Just the healing tissue. The healing tissue of the tendon. So we need to make it flexible as it heals, otherwise when it sets in, the stiffness or the fibrous part setting, then there is no much flexibility on the tendon, and that's why we need to tackle it early.
Need to tackle. Your language ni yetu hiyo. Get tackle. That's need to tackle.
We need to tackle it early.
Doc, just
also the swelling may reduce.
Yes. Doc, just hold it the way you are holding it. What were you saying about that?
This hardening,
yes,
needs to be broken up immediately so that the length of the muscle and the tendon is brought back to normal.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So I'm putting on the machine. Iko juu, unajua kuvuruta, stitching up during the operation, that is. You can feel the machine? Comfortably?
Yeah.
That's good. How is your walking up and down the stairs?
No, good.
Good.
Yeah, much better. Shamaliza hiyo.
Hiyo ishaisha.
Bado huko ama umehepa?
Sinikwambia. Yule boys wangu ndio imekuwa tough kuliko sasa hii.
Amefanya nini?
Oh God. Ingine. Hii sasa imekuwa naweza nini? Nimefanyiwa dialysis.
Injury to the kidney ama failure?
Failure.
ilikuwa ifike hapo.
Hey, dog, go juu. Go juu.
Unajua mano.
Go juu. Go juu. Go juu.
At least when I get there. Turn around. Turn face us. Go up.
Upande hivi.
Are you struggling? Complete foot yote ikiwa up. Ebu enda na hii. Try that. That is lucky. Let's try to. So what you do is push back a bit like that. Then that's better. Go down with this one. This one has to bend. Tena. Haiendi chini kabisa. Let's do it again. Up. Down. Chini kabisa. So going up as going up you may change. Notice going up. Step down with this.
I step down this.
Step down with that one.
With this one.
That's good.
That's better.
That's better.
Yeah.
Okay. So you repeat it 10 times. Just that. Is it painful?
Huh?
Is it painful?
Just stretching. It's getting better.
Step down. So the stepping down, we have to increase the ankle. Sawa ukijishikilia. Good. That was perfect.
Physiotherapy. Hello. Alright, so. Yeah. So today we're talking about physiotherapy. So physiotherapy. Mmeona or week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, how it has been, my recovery process. Now I'm on week 15 and leo wacha tutonge physiotherapy. Basically after surgery, usually there are 3 things. Yeah? There's a surgeon who stitch cuts you up. Then there's a guy who handles the healing process of your wound and infections. Then there's a physiotherapist. So those 3 people, very important. Yeah. So sasa tukiongea juu ya physiotherapy, right? So all other rehabs are good. So you're working out, your squats, you're walking, all those things are good. But without physio, clearly ni zero gain. Right? So the physiotherapist is actually the main important person when it comes to the recovery process. And this is why, right? So after surgery, things that develop are called scar tissues develop, or hardening of the muscle, or the tendons as ingine inajishika, becomes hard. And once it locks, there's nothing you can do with the flexibility. Yeah? So your leg locks, and that will hinder your smooth walking process. Na hiyo mwenye anaweza toa ni physiotherapist. Right? So what does the physio do? Right? So the physio, as you know, physio ni like, nikitumia lay terms, ni kama massage. Right? But deep massage. So nimekuwa sessions kama 5 za physiotherapy, and I have seen great improvement in terms of my flexibility, my walking, and all those things. Right? I'm a sports guy. I've done everything else that entails therapy in terms of walking, you know, hizo vitu zingine zote. But sasa tukienda kwa physio, that was a game changer, right? So physio anakukunja. So the first thing with the physiotherapy, the sessions I've been doing, kuna kitu anaita hot bath therapy. So first anaanza na hiyo microcurrent. So they put some currents, what I call microcurrent stimulation of your muscles. So it helps breaks down the scar tissues, it helps inalainisha hiyo muscle kidogo, alafu hiyo plus the hot towel. So the hot towel makes your muscle a bit relaxed. Ndio sasa akianza kukufinya, right, at least muscle yako ishakuwa stimulated, ishakuwa warm. Ndio sasa kufinya vizuri, asikufinye seleni ngumu na it's cold. So they put some towel on you, hot towel. Then they put some nodes, some electric nodes, and put what they call microcurrent stimulation, stage 1. So that will go for about 20 minutes. And the next session, now they come with this shockwave therapy, right? So kuna machine they'll use, alafu wakukande nayo, right? So it's a form of shockwave therapy, right? So your tena just grinds you up, so grinds your muscles very well. Inasaidia kung'ong'oa hizo nodes, those hardenings, right? Breaks down all those tissues vizuri. Then now the most important part, of course, physio, all those are machines. Physio ni vidole, physio ni mkono wa mtu, hiyo ndo physiotherapy, right? So the thumb, the hand action, that is where what you say, pain is pain. So after hiyo ndo sasa akuje sasa kukande vizuri, akufinya kukande vizuri, and by doing so the doc will know the level you are at in terms of recovery. Akikushika tu hivi atajua imefura sana, imekuna sana, iko aje sana, and yote utaona kwa video. Right? So that is physiotherapy. It is very important to do it occasionally kama unaweza, if you can afford it, every week. Right, for the first few weeks, you can do it often as possible until uone yenyewe uko sawa. Because without the physiotherapy, unakauka, the tendon inakauka na kurudisha ni shida. Right, it's a very painful affair. Physiotherapy is money, it's perfect, it's awesome. Yeah.
So one thing I've realized today, the moment tumeingia tu kwa physio, akashika hiyo mguu, I noticed something, and if you see the video, kuna mahali alishika muscle yako akasema imeganda. I need to remove this.
Yes.
I need to tackle this.
Yes.
I need to tackle. So yes. Akitumia hiyo language ya tackle, nilifikiria nataka kukufia tabitu ya ball, but sikujua anataka kunini. But how do you feel vile alianza hiyo process?
Alinishika tu hivi na tayari akashika the node. Nitoka ni kama node, kitu imekauka ngumu kidogo hapo kwa tendon. So aligusa kidogo akafeel, right? So that is the beauty of physio. So hiyo node ndio wanajaribu kuivunja, kuilainisha. Otherwise it causes the hardening. Na usually it is normal because after surgery mwili inataka kujikinga, so it hardens itself. Kama ni mfupa, kama ni muscle, right? So by your hardening, it's okay, right? That's why they're called scar tissues. right? But sasa going forward in terms of flexibility, hiyo inafaa kulainishwa, otherwise itaganda. So alinishika tu hivi tayari, right? Kanishika tu hapo kwa hiyo note. Ndio sasa and that's what physio does. So
another thing,
kulainisha.
yes, akalainisha, then baadaye tu you felt better. Another thing I realized today is walking is very, very simple. To tell someone, can you walk 5 steps, and can you walk back 5 steps? But what I realized today is the moment alikuwa anakuambia, can you step first step, kupanda tu stairs, bro, si ufanya ni very easy, but anakuambia ufande step. How are you feeling akikwambia panda na left? Can you use your right? Can you step like this? Can you backpedal? How are you feeling? The inclined and the declined. It's called the inclined and the declined. How are you feeling when at that moment?
Initially, ukipata hiyo stairs, utatembea tu venye umezoea kutembea, right? Juu sasa nitaenda nikisimama hivi, but now the proper way, right? You realize now I have to lift my leg, right? So umesema hiyo incline. Sasa nikipanda kwenda juu, hii mguu ya left nikikanyaga, si lazima niweke force hapa, niinue, niweke force kwa right, niinue. So kila leg lazima iko na motion yake tofauti. With the Achilles, of course, motion ya the injured leg, the right one, sijiezi jiinua nayo. So ndo unaona nikipanda stairs na shida kidogo. Siwezi simama kwa hiyo the injured leg. But sasa hiyo ndo alikuwa ananipatia hiyo rehab. Hiyo process. So the incline, so lazima ni simame na mguu ya right na ya left easily. It looks very easy when you're normal, but when you're injured, you realize, okay, you can walk normally, but you realize kuna weight hauwezi jiinua bado. And that is a process. So we're still in that recovery process. Until now, I can do a heel raise with one leg. So ninaweza fanya heel raise na mguu mmoja. Hapo sasa utajua you're on the way kabisa on recovery. So usually the muscle bado hajapata nguvu ya kufanya hiyo heel raise kivyake. Peke yake 100% ni kiweight kwa heel raise kwa mguu mmoja. So hiyo ndio ilikuwa kwenda juu, incline, decline again, right? Now reverse. What uliona kwa hiyo video, ilikuwa napanda na nyuma, napanda na mbele, and vice versa. So I think it's still the same, right? It's just how you use that mobility of your leg kupanda stairs na kushuka. So hapo ndo mtego, hapo ndo kazi iko. Na it was very super. After some 3-4 sessions, kajua amazing. It's a range of motion. Kuna kwa magoti, right? If I can show you kwa magoti. Yeah. Penye naweza fika mwisho, right? Hapo ndo naweza fika. You see, kwa leg naweza fika mpaka hapa chini. You see? Right? Hii range of motion siezi. Right? So kwenye doka alisema nikifanya mpaka hii magoti igonge wall. 0. So that stop tu ndo but hiyo ni story nyingine. Ukipanda stairs, unapanda hivi stairs, si ndio? Right? So what is required, unaona hii mguu ya left, you see injured, you see, hiyo ni heel raise. Right? Hii naweza take off. Lakini I can't do a heel raise at the moment. So kutake off ni shida. So ndo maana utapata stunted movement. Both nikipanda na nikishuka. So kazi ni kujaribu kuweza
heel raise
na mguu moja. 2 legs I can easy because this inasaidia. Right? And sometimes when I do this with one leg, I can do a heel raise like this. Right? So range of motion, right? With this leg, with a good leg, right? So naweza enda igonge hii wall. Unaangalia. Right? Unaona where my foot is and where the wall is. Easy. Yeah. But with this, unaona, it's not easy. So mpaka hii magoti igonge wall. Bado nikiwa flat foot. Hapo. right? So that should be easy. Right? So this range of motion, perfect. Hii inakwama pahali hapo. Yeah. I think
then today again, you see, because I've been in this process tokea once day one mpaka sahi. Now on a very very big progression. Today I realized wakati ulikuwa unafanywa the stretching and the massage, I realized that vidole zako ndo uchungu rather than the wound. Ulikuwa unasikiaje hapo wakati anakushika kidole unasikia uchungu, and then baadaye apart from hapo alikuwa anakushika kwa wound? Can you just at that moment ulikuwa unafilaje?
Vidole, hii vidole, movement ya kidole ina affect motion yote ya mguu. Ndio. Hii kidole ndio inafanya sprint. Unajua? Hizi bila vidole hawezi sprint. So hii kidole, it's all connected na hii mobility ya ankle na Achilles. So kwa sababu niko na hii injury sijakuwa nikitumia kidole for long, right? So I've been using flat foot. So unapata my forefoot, my kidole zimeganda. Sijakuwa nikizitumia. Nimekuwa nikitumia flat foot. So hapo ndo akafungua akaanza kuzivunja. Yeah, hapo ndo sasa ikakuwa uchungu. So she really focused on also this mobility of my fingers. On my feet, which was very good. Then vitu zingine unaweza lenga.
Then the most important and amazing thing the doctor amesema tu, there's a very very big improvement. Vile uliingia ukitembea, and notice too, there's a very big change. So that's also very good because daktari anaangalia progression yako ya hiyo recovery na hiyo rehab, anasikia it was fine. So I think hiyo kutembea yako imeanza kuchange. And then you pia personally, how do you feel vile unaingia kwa hosi unatoka nobody one na saa hizi?
Sana. Kutembea sasa inafika pahali ufikiri ukitembea. Nikiambia mtu wa kawaida hivi anashangaa. Tukufikiria kutembea. Unajua unaamka ukitembea tu. Right? But kwa hii process every step unaifikiria. But now over time naona naweza amka tu niende nisifikirie sana juu ya mguu. So that's the difference and I think all is going on super well. Na asanteni sana kwa hii process. Asante Sabik kwa hapa from day one. And I think sasa tunasonga fiti sana. Yeah. Otherwise ni hiyo tu majamaa. Today was physiotherapy. Cheers.
Hiyo